Hello everyone! So, exciting stuff, the Bloodweb Cube has finally dropped, bringing us the changes the devs went over in the last live stream. Now, the Bloodweb Cube didn't just change a bunch of stuff for the Bloodweb, there were some other minor changes made to some other things in the game, just for balancing sake. Starting off with the most obvious change, the main menu is now back to its normal look. The Halloween theme has been taken out of the game, so no more pumpkins or green mist or music. They also removed the spooky flashlights and the medkits from showing up in your Bloodweb. So those items are no longer available to buy from the Bloodweb, and you better be careful about choosing whether or not you want to use them, because once it's lost, it'll be lost forever. Now let's take a look at the Bloodweb changes. So first off, the cost of items on the Bloodweb have been changed. Before, cost was dependent upon the location. So any perk or item on the inner circle was 3k, on the middle circle was 5k, and on the outer circle was 8k. Now cost is completely determined by the item or perk's rarity. That means all common things are 3k, uncommon is 4k, rare is 5k, very rare is 6k, ultra rare is 7k, and teachables are 5k. Next, we have a change to mystery boxes. So mystery boxes will spawn on the Bloodweb at levels 3 and 5, and then after that, they will only spawn on your Bloodweb once every 5 levels. So this means that mystery boxes now have a controlled spawn rate, and you will no longer see them as often as you did before. On the top here, they have added this text saying, "Click and hold to allocate blood points." I believe this is to help out new players to the game understand how to use the Bloodweb. They have also balanced the items spawning on the Bloodweb so that items will actually be more consistent with their rarities. So this way, common things will be common, rare things will be rare. And finally, they have sped up the time it takes to buy items off the Bloodweb, so now you can practically buy things instantly, and they have removed the confirmation pop-up. So now it takes a lot less time to go through a Bloodweb. However, mystery boxes will still have the notification box pop up, since it is telling you what you got, and you just have to click to continue. Now with this new Bloodweb comes changes to some of the rarities of item add-ons and offerings in the game, because they wanted to make sure that the rarities matched the effects of an add-on or offering. So, anti-hemorrhagic syringes and odd bulbs are now ultra rare instead of very rare. And then, styptic agents and high-end sapphire lenses are now very rare instead of rare. Moving on to the offerings, all Moonlight offerings have been removed from the game, so any bouquet. They will no longer appear on Bloodwebs, but if you have them, you can still use them if you want to. Bloody party streamers are now rare instead of common, and the black salt statue is now very rare. It was rare. The murky reagent is now very rare. It was rare. And the shroud of binding is now very rare. Was rare. So you can see now we have a lot more very rare items, and now we actually have some more ultra rare items, giving us variety in those categories. Next up, we have the changes to daily rituals. So they said they removed the tier 2 and 3 versions of daily rituals, and they have all been reworked to their tier 1 values. Now, if you already had a tier 2 or tier 3 daily ritual, before the patch was in effect, you will still have that daily, and you will still be able to complete it, but after that, you will not get any more tier 3 or 2 dailies. And then the last set of changes are all Freddy changes. They fixed a bug with the Nightmare, where he was unable to attack or interact for 3 seconds after putting someone in the dream world. Now, when he successfully puts someone in the dream world, there will be a 0.5 second delay before he is able to interact, recast his ability, or attack. The Nightmare's speed while channeling his ability has been adjusted as well. He will now move at 95% speed for the duration of channeling his ability. So this is whenever he is charging his ability, holding down that use power button, but not actually hitting anyone with it. And lastly, some of his add-ons have been adjusted. So the Paint Thinner, Prototype Claws, and Garden Rake now say they reduce the speed penalty during the 3-second slowdown after the Nightmare triggers the Dream Transition on a survivor. So these 3 add-ons have had their effects reworked, so you might want to watch out for Freddys who may be faster after dreaming someone, because this reduces that 3-second slowdown. And those are all the important gameplay changes made in this Bloodweb cube. If you want to know all the bug fixes that they did, you can take a look at the patch notes yourself. I have linked it in the description below. Thank you very much for watching, and as always, good luck out there in the fog, and see you next time.